Are you trying to build an escape room game for your group or fundraiser, but frustrated about how to make the puzzles? Designing an escape room can be overwhelming, but making the puzzles can be really fun and really easy. In day 6, I'm going to show you a classic type of puzzle that you can make to put in your escape room and get it going right away. My name is Celeste, and I am the owner-operator of Escape from Reality by Golden Key Games, and this is day 6 of your 31 days of puzzles for your DIY escape room. Today we're going over put-in-place puzzles. I call them put-in-place because this is the type of puzzle where the players find certain objects and they have to figure out to put them in a certain place, and when they do that, it gives them a code. Okay, so the place is most important. In a previous video, we talked about putting in order, and you can put them in order anywhere, but the put in place, you have to put them in a particular place. Oftentimes it's on a shelf or on a table or something like that. So I'm going to show you 2 examples today of how I use the put in place puzzle in my escape rooms. The first example comes from a game I made earlier this year. It was a summer game. It was about Bigfoot, and I had these cans. So I had these old food cans, and I did a Cricut and put names on them, potato soup and beef stew and some other names like that. Also, these have numbers on the top of them. They're painted. The way this puzzle worked is there was a shelf that had the initials of each of the types of food, and so once they made that connection, they placed them on the shelf, and then there was arrows pointing to 3 of them. So it started off with 6 cans with names and letters. 4 or 5 of them went on the shelf, but then there was 3 arrows that pointed to the ones that were the actual code. So they had to be in the place to get the code, to get the 3-number code. Another put in place puzzle was very similar, and it was for the Halloween room, and it was these skulls. So they found these skulls around the room. There was about 6 of them, and on the back of each skull I had drawn a shape. And so the shapes were a circle, triangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, and octagon. So there was also a shelf, and on the back of the shelf there were the numbers, and I think I just had the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. And they were to put these on the shelf in with the corresponding number of the sides of the shape, and then the arrows pointed to 4 of the letters, and I think the answer was berry. So there's two types of put in place puzzles that you can make with simple objects that you can buy at the store, or you can make it from household items. You can Cricut some things, you could tape things to the wall. There's lots of different ways you could do something like this. All right, if you're enjoying our 31 days of puzzles, subscribe to our channel so you can get notifications of upcoming videos.